Okay. Well, anyway, hey everybody on Twitch. It is I, Jack.
1, go.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. We're gonna be playing some D&D today. We're gonna finish up where we left off in the Kingdom of Avarice. Gerald, if you want to
end of the session.
The session does have an promise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or your money back. We don't give your money back.
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
So let me drag us back to where we last left off. Jack, do you want to explain what happened last?
Oh, you know what? I think out of everyone here, I might be a little bit biased towards
He's
scenarios.
emotionally compromised. They got to be real.
Yeah.
It's like why they don't let doctors perform on like their family.
I think I'll give it a shot though. So,
okay.
Here, let me just make sure of one thing real fast.
Okay.
Unprofessional. Okay, cool, awesome. It worked.
Sweet.
By the way,
Yeah. Yep,
so
mic levels are good.
some stuff happened. We
I disagree.
headed on down to good old Elf Town. I think that's the canonical name.
Yeah, that is.
And we just found out that they just love to blaze it, but against their will. That's the problem.
Love is a little bit of an elevated term for how they feel about the stance of blazing it.
Yeah. So we looked around, tried to figure out what the hell was going on. We cast some lighter restoration on some of them. I was running around with my head cut off, just trying to find out who did this, because I don't know how to investigate things.
Threatening everyone in sight.
Basically, if they were at all conscious, which means nobody, I wasn't able to talk to anybody.
He was.
It's for the best.
Yeah, probably. After talking to a wood elf and a cat, and giving the wood elf their senses back, we eventually ran into
It's a euphemism.
a sprightly young lady with a ferret who was about ready to throw hands, but she didn't. Thank God, we would have killed her. She would have died.
It definitely would have killed her.
Yeah, she was mega death.
Great band.
And found out that this just kind of happened one day. Some of the king's men from good old hometown came by Avalon, and picked up a few people and left. Unsure exactly what that means. I didn't figure it out. But after that, we decided to.
If I remember correctly, they stole the essentially the town government.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that. Thieves don't usually do that. They usually go for the valuables, but you can every once in a while.
I can't think of anything less valuable than the government.
Yeah.
Nice.
After that, we had learned a little bit more about the circumstances surrounding the place. Like, people will literally start dropping dead if we don't do something. So, we investigated the local swamp forest, the forest swamp. Swarst, I think is the correct term.
Please, it's called the Fwamp. So sick of people getting that wrong.
The Fwamp, yeah.
This is the PSA. All the people at home, it's a Fwamp.
We did eventually run into Stacy's grandmother.
She didn't have it going on.
She had it going on just a little less. I choose to believe that women age like fine wine.
Not this one.
Not
this one aged like milk. That one curdled.
We also found their knitting group, and we got into a big fight with the tricky witches. Yeah, we did interrupt their book club. In the attack, our good old squire, unfortunately, Boyd, has perished. One hit by an electric bolt that there's no way he could have saved from. And Hanataro did proceed to kill every last one of them as a result. He got the killing blow on all of them.
Oh, he did, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he was the one that killed all of them. So that's where we left off. Killing some witches. And Hanataro is currently digging a grave.
Witches are tripping.
No, they can't. They don't have legs. I took those.
Well,
That's
well,
why
one
the
of them doesn't have legs.
Oh, I can change that.
You could. It'd be really
Could.
weird though.
We'd all be uncomfortable, but that's not new.
Well, I'm unconscious, so fuck off.
I am also unconscious, but only after an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have anything to actually bring you guys.
Nope.
No, you guys are
Fine.
both stable, so we're just
listen,
kind of waiting it
yeah.
out.
Once I wake up, I can heal myself, and Lyra, I just can't do it now.
I'm just gonna
I
be angry.
can
With her.
cast Thunderous Smite on you.
Oh, that'll help. Yeah, do
Yeah.
that.
And
Oh, I built this back.
so this is a pro strat. I know what he's doing. He's gonna kill us because he can cast Revivify, but he can't cure us.
Yeah.
Is it me or is there a player missing from this session?
Is there a player
I
missing?
think it's me because I forgot to load up roll 20.
Good job.
What is with all this brown shit on the ground?
I'm digging a hole. Hanataro's
This is
digging a
our
hole.
pile. We didn't know where to go, so we made a spot, and now we dookie there.
It is a poopy castle.
Poopy tower.
No, he's digging a hole. And he's going
Which
to.
to poop it.
No, this is a body is going in here.
I'm made of poop.
You know, you could have saved
Make a
space and
little
just
poop body?
dug down and just buried him vertically.
Sprout his hair like grass.
Listen, all right. He always wanted to be tall.
So we put him way lower than he should be.
I'm gonna drag
Well,
the.
well,
I
then-
dug
the
7
friends
feet
close
under.
to us.
Like relative to all the other all the other zombies, all the other corpses that are lying on their back, he would be taller.
Did you just say, let me drag the hole over here so it's closer to this tree? Is that what you said,
Let me
Zaltu?
I said, let me drag the corpses of our friends together so that they're not spread out all over the forest.
I wanted to. Though.
Can't think of a better future than spread out in a forest. Am I right, guys?
You gotta have higher goals for yourself, my guy.
I'm trying to die as soon as possible. I don't think you know me.
I do know you. That's why I'm saying you gotta have higher goals for yourself.
All right.
So are we waiting for the party to wake up?
Yeah, we can probably just say that like it's been a couple hours.
I cannot drag
wake
Boyd's
up.
corpse into the hole I made.
I also
Consider doing
can't
that.
drag the corpse of my friends together.
Why not? Why not?
There we go. Here, I'll make a little tombstone made of witch limbs.
Yeah.
What color do you think they would be?
But which
Green? They
limbs?
make green. All of them.
But which one?
Spread some leaves over the top. That's not very green.
It's pretty tasteful. It's pretty tasteful.
Lyra looks angry even in her sleep.
That's not new.
There we go. That's the gravestone.
Just a little rock. Yeah, someone died, I'm sure.
Hanataro has been pretty silent this entire time, so unfortunately.
Oh,
we-
I've
the
been
only-
quieter.
Weirdly, so have we.
Well, I've been mainly. Reginald is probably the only source of audible sound.
And yes,
quite
the
a
clanking of my armor
Yeah.
as I prepare a small like stone inuktut with a flask of alcohol on top as a symbol of prayer to the Lord Brad at the foot of this grave.
Did someone say audible?
Brought to you this week by Audible.
Seamless
They won't-
brain integration.
They won't return my calls.
Just talk to me, audible. I swear I didn't mean it with honey.
I'm pretty sure we figured out that we're gonna be waiting here for like 3 hours for both of them to be awake.
Yeah. Which I assume is the amount of time it takes to bury a body.
In real time, by the way. So we're gonna just be around these
Yep.
corpses for around that amount of time.
We will be
Yeah, if
streaming
you
until
guys-
we die.
Yeah, if you guys want to, like, let's say, fast forward until you guys are stable, you know. We
No, I don't. I don't
You
want
can't
that.
assume
I
that.
wanna-
I will.
Let's go with that.
I will wake up and just kind of look up at the sky, and then just sit up and just kind of like look to my left, look to my right. Please tell me that hole is for someone else. Because he assumes that he's about to be fucking buried.
I think the hole is already filled by this point.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, I'm not burying any of the witches. That's not. I'm using their corpses as a headstone. I am also using the long sword that I had bought to use as my offhands as the main thing holding it up.
I do have a torch, so I guess I'll bring the corpses of the witches together and just burn them.
It's what Boyd would have wanted.
Lyra will drag.
I don't actually know that. I don't know him that well, so maybe.
Elorin sits up. He's at 1 HP. He turns to Lyra, places a hand on her shoulder, and I'm going to cast my healing hands. Take 6 HP back.
He's very uncomfortable, but okay.
And I'm going to cast a 2nd level healing word on myself.
I appreciate that animation.
You're welcome.
It was pretty nice, yeah.
Woo! 11.
Woo!
Sweet, guys. We up to 12.
It's okay. I have
Which
60
is-
HP.
Yeah, it's fine. How much HP do you have?
60. 60.
Okay.
Out of 60.
How much do you have left, Hanataro?
Anatara looks like he's about half health.
I'll give him a 2nd level healing word too.
He will.
He
Is there anything
can't
about
say no.
willingness? Yeah, is there anything
No.
about willingness there?
He
All right.
can't say no. It's a creature that can hear me.
You will accept this health.
Yeah. Take 9 HP as he just kind of like looks over to you and goes, all great warriors come to an end in their journey. There's no reason for you to beat yourself up over this. He knew where he stood, and 9 HP invigorates you.
Now
Hanatara
he looks
looks.
the hall of the
Hanatara-
frack forever.
Yeah, Hanatara looks directly in Aloran's eyes and just second wins, and heals for much more than you healed him for. Out of
doesn't care.
spite.
Listen,
So that's 7 plus
if
6.
there's one thing that Elorin's about, it's about performative measures that don't really get anything accomplished.
Yeah.
So he's just like, all right. And he will get up. And I'm going to approach this area.
It's probably the grass and whatnot that lit up probably isn't lit by fairy fire anymore.
Oh,
was
no.
gonna-
Not after
That,
you
the
said
concentration drop. But I will cast Mage Hand, and I will begin to push the Mage Hand towards one of these bushes.
Okay. You cast Mage Hand, and as it's approaching, it kind of gets whisked away by what seems like a gust of wind.
I take like a rock off the ground and throw it into that area.
Nothing seems to happen.
It's anti-magic of some kind. Rather unfortunate.
Can't believe you cracked the code.
Greatest
Hi.
investigator.
I was unconscious for 3 hours and have began moving towards something you weren't working on.
Yes. And discovered something that we knew 4 hours ago.
Maybe just like slightly less sass. All right, I was just ensuring that it would be safe for us to walk in, and
You still don't know if it's safe for us to walk in.
it didn't affect the rock.
Are you a rock?
Some say.
Clearly.
Call me Dwayne back at home.
Lyra, even though she's been healed, has decided not to get back up.
No, Lyra has been laying on the floor after dragging me
I am going to enter this area.
Death, immediate
Oh, weird.
death.
As you approach, you kind of thunk, invisible, like thunk. You can't seem to walk into it.
Ah, yes, safe for us to walk into. Yes.
I'm alive.
You also didn't walk into it.
the wall.
Yes, but I said I was safe.
You bash
Well,
your
yeah,
nose, you
didn't walk
lose your
into it.
1 HP and go back unconscious.
I'm 12 HP for the record.
You hit your head
12.
really hard against the wall. But
Your head has now been slammed into the wall.
don't really have
Here's a thought. Why do we care about these bushes? Do we know what they are?
I care about the bushes because whenever there's an anti-magic field that is like preventing something from entering, I think that I need to be there. You don't put that for nowhere, you know?
Well, yes. But...
And also to remind you, you did come all the way out here to find a flower that could help the people of the town.
Are these flower bushes?
Those, yeah.
Oh.
Bushes full of blue, rare flowers.
I thought they were like blueberry bushes.
Yeah.
Not really hard to see.
The sacred blueberries, known to cure all illness.
Hanataro, come over here real fast. I know, he's
move.
calling for you.
Yeah, he doesn't move.
Hey, what time of day is it now?
So you guys got here probably close to midday, so about 4 or 5 p.m.
Okay. Well, I'll activate dancing lights anyway.
Just because I can.
I am asking for you, Hanataro, because I would like someone who does not have magic to try to enter the field.
He has magic, you realize.
He's literally magic.
He lifts up his golden toga. He lifts up his golden toga that glimmers with light and materializes as he grabs it.
Literally, Lyra's the only one without magic.
But you do have magic. You just cast dancing lights.
Yeah, but that's it. That's just a birth.
Other than that, I'm actually non-magical. Yeah.
What
was that?
This is the thing I was born with. I didn't ask for it.
It doesn't matter if you asked for it.
I didn't ask for this.
I was giving it like a present.
I'm gonna cast detect magic in the area, 30 feet from me.
Okay.
Oh, let's just send Boyd in. Oh.
Too soon. Too soon.
And Atara looks over at you, sad.
Softly weeps.
You can tell with your spell
that there is magic there.
That there's definitely magic there, and it seems to be emanating from the rocks.
Nice. What kind of magic?
It tells you what school of magic, yeah.
What school of magic? Oh, fucking the home.
I'm thinking math 101.
Homebrew kind.
Generally, if it explodes, it's evocation. If it stops you from doing something, it's abjuration. If it changes something, it's transmutation.
If it buffs something, it's enchantment.
No. If it buffs something, it's usually transmutation. If it changes your mind or has a psychic effect, it's usually enchantment.
And if it's got something to do with corpses, it's necromancy.
If it's hiding something, it's illusion. And usually only if it's bringing things to life or killing them outright is it necromancy.
Except for revivify.
Revivify is necromancy. Yeah, it's technically necromancy. It's just not bringing a corpse to use as your well-being. It's literally bringing something back from the dead.
It's messing with the forces of life and death. What
about reincarnation? Which one is that?
That's necromancy.
Really? Yeah.
Also necromancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so high
just
level
because I immediately forgot the things that you were saying, I pulled up this cool, cute little image. Abjuration.
Whatever works.
All right. Is there any magic other than the stones in the 30 feet around me?
You can sense something in the center.
In the center. What school would that be?
The School of Hard Knocks.
Damn it.
Let me refresh my mind.
To your left, you actually notice a pretty big dipshit. His school of magic is being a dumbass.
You shouldn't talk to him.
It's technically abjuration as well.
Like that,
So the rocks and the center schools of abjuration.
I just discovered you had magic and you're going to use it to downplay yourself right now.
No. Hanataro would probably be more along the lines of like it's a magic that lets you lie to people.
He's not wrong.
Very petty, but he doesn't use like regular insults. It's like childish insults. It's just like you're a jerk. Jerk magic.
He learns like he's not wrong. My magic does actually make it very easy to lie to people. That's the thing. Well done. Maybe you have been studying.
forcing people to do things they don't want to do.
Mm-hmm. That's part of it as well.
Yeah. Wow. Brad teaches you a lot nowadays.
Maybe if you stick around for some more, I could give you lessons.
A friendship with Lauren is done. New friendship with Brad has started.
Base Brad. I want to walk around the circle just in case, for completeness sake, and get the 30 feet radius around me all the way around the circle in case there's anything else on the board.
You unlock the achievement 360 of no point.
360 no magic.
Yeah, 360 no magic.
That's what you find. That's still the results that you find.
Mm.
Other than detecting
on the stones,
your
preventing us from entering, and there's magic of some kind in the very center of this cluster of bushes.
Mhm.
Do we think destroying the stones would be enough?
I don't know whether we can reach the stones. They seem to be behind an invisible wall of some sort.
Are the stones behind the wall or inside the wall?
They seem to make up the wall.
Okay. Well, I threw a rock in and nothing happened to the rock, so therefore we can huck objects
I
in
attack the
there.
rock.
All right, go for it.
Just straight up attack the rock. All right, here we go. It's D20 plus 8.
Sick.
So I'd imagine, I don't know what the AC on a rock is.
Well, that
Roll for
depends if we're
damage.
talking about a rock.
What is it? Kind
That
of
would be a
igneous rock? Like
That'd be a 21. So it's a D8 plus 5.
Rocks. Igneous, metamorphic,
Sedimentary.
sediment. I'll never use that knowledge again. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, fine.
That's like half
eight-
the knowledge I have in existence.
8 points of 8 points of rock damage.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of
Okay.
the cell.
All right, when you strike at the rock in front of you, you can see the blue shimmer of text glow, and from the point in which you hit, kind of a ripple effect against the invisible wall that you can now visibly see. And that's about it.
What does the text say?
say?
Is it
Look at the
something
text.
I can read?
Johnny was here.
The text is not written in your common speak.
What languages do you know? I know Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
I speak Celestial, Common, and Elvish.
I speak heavy armor, light armor, medium armor, and shields, as well as martial weapons and simple weapons. I can speak those.
I speak in proficiency strength saving throws.
You're forgetting that you also speak incredible tool.
I'm fluent in massive dick.
I speak Dwarvish and Gnomish.
The text is in Elvish.
Oh, I can
sweet.
read
I can
that.
also read that.
I can't read. Fuck. I can't read that.
Stinky loser.
What does it say?
You know, I just realized I forgot to finish writing what it says. We use these stones to protect which that once protected us all.
Hmm.
You know, it occurs to me that we maybe don't actually want to like destroy this enchantment necessarily.
Yes,
I think
that thought has occurred to me.
It looks
think
like they're
with-
trying to protect a Ruby Tuesdays.
What?
They did used to protect us all.
Yes,
fuck?
that which protected us all.
Things changed when the teacher
I have an idea.
Couldn't save us.
Hanatara, would you mind going in the opposite side of this circle real quick?
He listens to him with no problem.
Thank God, I was gonna say something about the smell.
I go to this nice juicy rock right here. That juicy
All right.
nice rock, right?
That is a juice.
I'm going to take out some rope, some 50 feet of rope, since I have that. I'm pretty sure. God, I hope I have that. Yes, I do. Whew.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, I don't know, tie one of the ends around like a small rock or something, and I'm gonna toss the kind of like a harpoon or something. Toss the end of the rope, one end of the rope, over across the anti-magic thing field to Hanatara, so that there's this like rope across us there.
Okay.
We now have rope.
Yes. This is infinitely fascinating, but what?
So
Oh, exactly.
I want to try and get one of these flowers to us.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Mhm.
So let's Hanataro,
Oh, I get-
Hanataro! Lower the rope to the ground.
He's trying to uproot the bush.
Yeah, essentially try to uproot the bush and then just kind of like move that way together in sync and see if
Like
we can.
clay cutting.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
suggest
Getting
He
like
follows.
one.
Yeah. We're not trying to go. All right, all in one, baby. Maybe just start like see if we can hook like get the rope caught on like a branch or something, and snap just one branch with a flower off.
Okay.
None of us are with you.
As you're trying to do this,
The only one who
after some finagling, you finally kind of get the rope caught on the underside of one of the bushes. But as you're about to move, the circle kind of lights up a little bit, and the rope kind of phases right through the bushes.
We've been foiled.
Interesting.
Hanatara scratches his
the,
head. Yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck's going on here.
You kind of see some broken leaves of where the rope was kind of falling onto the bush, kind of go right back onto the bush of where they kind of fell from.
I have
Interesting.
a question.
Yeah.
Do our weapons count as magic, or are they like enchanted?
They aren't enchanted. They're like
They don't.
masterwork weapons.
Yeah, they don't,
So-
don't count as that. There's some magical effects, but that's mostly like on the pommel and shit, not like the actual blade.
So if I was to throw my axe,
Uh-huh.
would it go through
Through what?
the invisible force field that stops magic?
You can try.
I'm gonna attack it first before I lose my axe.
He tried to attack it and it didn't work.
Right. But I want to know if I'm gonna try
What
and like
specifically are you attacking? The rock or the invisible wall?
the invisible wall. I want to try and push my axe through it to see how far I can get it.
All right, you take out your axe and you kind of extend it forward and it seems to go right through.
She's gonna look at the party and be like, "So, I can't guarantee that this won't just phase through the bush."
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any way of getting it back? I think you should tie a rope around it before you throw your axe
I
into a
have
circle of anti-magic.
No plans of returning this back. I have one shot.
Hanatara does
why
just
don't
try
you
to
use an
walk
axe
through on
that's
his
not
own.
important?
What do you mean?
Why don't you use just like a hand axe?
Because I have this one.
I have crossbow bolts that
Yeah,
don't
but you didn't do
fucking
it.
use anything. Yeah, but why would you throw that?
I want to see if it'll work.
There's so many
have
better options
javelins.
before we get there.
You want to throw
Who has
something?
javelins?
My gut tells me-
Hanataro on the other side is
Javelin.
actually holding out his hands as if to catch something.
To throw a javelin.
Directly at
Yes,
Hanatara.
you have javelins. That also seems like a good call. Way before any of this.
No, he was gonna just catch the axe.
Go for the axe. I think it'll be funny.
It's an idea. I'm telling you, Lyra has a negative intelligence but a positive wisdom. She goes with her gut.
Oh, that
Go.
hey, I the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you doing?
Hanatara
wanna
just tries to
throw my
walk through the
axe.
barrier.
Okay.
I want to throw my axe through it to catch it, to have Anataro catch it. Just to see if I can pass the axe. But she's not going to warn Anataro.
Okay. Roll a d8.
Natural one.
1.
Uh,
Okay.
my reputation
Nice.
exceeds me.
You go to throw it and it falls right in front of you.
She's going to go, oh, whoops, and just immediately try and pick it up.
Okay.
Are you
alright.
okay? Did something happen to you?
Oh, well, I just dropped it. Was the issue.
If you want to throw it again,
Mhm.
roll another d8.
Like I
Five.
get, Reginald just steps away.
All
And
right.
to be fair, I was like over
You-
here, probably trying to get the rope off from one of these flowers.
You throw it, and it seems to land right about here. And it sticks into the ground.
Anatara just looks disappointed that you didn't
and-
throw it far enough.
Oh, dude, you
As-
didn't catch it.
Like, the moment it sticks into the ground, the rocks kind of light up a bit, and you see the axe kind of lifting up and flop to the ground as the ground is restored.
Hanatar, after hearing you say you didn't catch it, he goes to try to retrieve it.
You try to stick your hand out, and you can't seem to get past the barrier.
After Lyra sees it spit back out the axe, she's just gonna
Oh.
go, huh.
Hey, fly boy, how about you fly over the barrier, see if
That's
you can get
true.
it
What if it's
up?
like a cylindrical wall
I-
and it's not
I
all the way
got-
through?
I got a better idea to try. Reginald, throw me.
First of all, Flyboy.
I yeet
Fly-
him right away.
Flyboy is a wonderful name for me moving forward. However, do you remember when I sprouted my wings and already attempted to fly and then was struck down and knocked unconscious?
No.
Yeah, but
Oh,
do it
yeah.
better this time.
I get like
I
one
was-
of those a day.
Oh, I was busy killing your problems for you.
Hey,
Oh,
Jack.
that's so funny. I don't think you should speak about Boyd like that.
Well, actually,
Oh!
Lyra's panicking.
Oh!
Don't
Drawing
try to
swords.
give me sass.
I'm
Drawing
gonna,
swords.
before Hanataro leaves, I'm just gonna grab him and try to throw him in.
yeah, give a strength check.
Coming right up.
Yes, good idea. Throw me at him.
11.
Don't try to give me sass.
Throw
I'm way more prepared to be petty than you are.
Throw Hanataro in timeout.
You only seem to kind of manage to grab him like by his waist up like a foot and kind of at the wall, and
I
he
don't
just
weigh
kind
that
of
much.
bounces off and falls on his ass.
I don't weigh
Well, that didn't
much.
work.
Why doesn't
It's not
someone
about how
climb
much
the
you
tree
weigh,
and try
it's
jumping
about
from
how-
there?
Oh, he was unfortunately not able to
All right, here.
grab you
Let
correctly.
me
Dude.
throw him. Can I? It's just a strength check.
You can try.
Heavy armor.
After the after the recommendation, Lyra's gonna
Nope.
try and climb the tree.
You're
It's like you're
like,
trying
oh, all right, that didn't work. You go to grab him and you kind of struggle.
Lyra's gonna try and
I
climb
think I'm
the
just kind of
tree.
like looking down at you as you're attempting to grasp me and pick me up. I'm just like, so, what are you waiting for?
I'm just catching my breath. You know, it's a big fight. I killed 3 witches. I killed 3 witches. Three killing
Wi-
blows on witches.
With your knees, child, lift. Lyra's gonna try and climb the tree and people's elbow her way over the fence.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
like gravity do it for us.
So
Thank
you
That wasn't
climb the
magic.
tree, and you're jumping off the tree, correct?
Yes, yes.
It's gonna go
All right.
slowly.
So you climb up, you jump, and you thunk as you slide down what seems to be, now you can tell, like a dome.
Oh, it's domular.
Oh, okay.
I have an idea.
Hanatara
Yeah,
begins
it's
to
okay.
dig a hole underneath it.
It's most likely spherical. If it was
it's-
spitting it back out of the ground, I would assume it's spherical.
I'm gonna call my horse over and see if my horse can go through, being a fae.
Oh yeah, being completely magic, it'll work.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how the mafia works.
Did we have a image for horse?
No.
We
believe
did
so.
on one of the maps, and then never
yeah,
again.
on one of them.
Here, let's use this long
Jesus,
boy.
he a thick boy.
Hang on.
He kind of bad though.
Technically, horses are large creatures, yeah. So yeah.
There we go.
All
So
right,
he's
so
asking
what do
to
you...
gently try and push against the dome, see if he can.
All right, we'll do.
Well, it was worth a try.
Not
All
working.
right, goodbye, horse.
From what I know about
I'll hop right
magical,
on you.
from what I know about magical, oh no, it's writing you. From what I know about magical energies, this is fueled by something, and eventually the power source will wane. He takes his bow out and just starts lobbing arrows at the ground inside, consistently and without ends.
That might take a couple hundred years. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm gonna use a crossbow and see if I can shoot one of the flower petals, like one of the flowers off.
Okay.
I recommend you try and both shoot my axe to push it out of the dome.
I recommend you eat my axe.
Can I try and lasso the axe back?
Latsu.
That's a 10. I rolled real bad on that. Luckily, these aren't my magic crossbow bolts.
I haven't been doing it because it's not Hanataro's stick, but does anybody have a brain that knows magic that could possibly, I don't know, look back into the archives of their mind and try to figure out how to do this?
I
Definitely
can,
not
I
me.
can roll
Oh,
Arcana.
roll.
I have a flat 0, but I'll give it a shot.
No, I have a +1.
Oh my
But
God.
I don't know anything about magic that's not related to Brad, so
12.
From what you can tell, that there is definitely magic emanating from the stones. The one to your right is definitely weaker than the others.
Oh, is that the
let's
one I
beat
hit?
it.
Here.
That is the one you hit.
Oh,
I looked at Lyra and I point at this rock and I'm like, here, this one.
punch it.
I'm gonna pull out my rapier and I'm gonna see if I can try to like find a weakening in the structure and see if I can just like focus all my weight into like one point.
Okay.
Ara will Lyra will try and assault the rock.
All right.
18 to hit the rock.
Okay. Hit the rock then.
All right.
16.
11.
The rock kind of gives a heavy crack as a faint blue dust kind of lifts from it, and the rock, the markings on the rock fade out and it shatters.
I take a tentative step forward.
And you
I
see
still would have detect magic up. Is the magic on that rock completely gone?
yes.
The magic on that rock is completely gone.
I see Aloran going through, and I attempt to go through on this end.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
I go
take
to my axe.
I take my arrows back.
Hold on a moment, friends. Is the abjuration magic in the center still there?
Yep.
There's still a
The magic
force.
on all the rocks, except for the one they break, is still there. Just the rocks are a lot fainter than before.
Okay,
I'm just gonna go in circles.
and
destroy
the brilliant one in the center there is still emanating as well.
Still emanating at full power.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to.
There's still a magical source at the center of this circle of rocks, so careful.
I'm going to tentatively approach the center and try and roll Arcana again to see if I can figure out what I'm looking at.
Okay.
That is dirt.
16.
That is dirt.
Is that?
You can feel that there's definitely something there. You just can't immediately see. You just say, "All right," or "There's the ground, but there's something here."
Hmm.
Is
There's
it more
ground
grounds?
here.
No.
Can I?
The
Can I
same wavelength.
Hanatar just picks
Can
a
I-
flower.
Okay.
Anatar dies. He is immolated.
Dude,
The
we
ground
should just grab as many of these as
consumes.
possible.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I can understand how long ago these spells were cast?
And the age is
You can go ahead.
3 million years ago.
7.
Oh,
You can sense that they have definitely been up for quite a while. Not like centuries old magic. You get the feeling maybe like decades.
Okay. This is definitely, this magical protection has definitely been here a long time. I don't know how long, but longer than our current problem has been around.
Yes.
So
They've been
breaking this
stewed.
protection might not have been our best idea, guys.
Hanataro is making a
It's-
wreath of flowers.
Have you also considered the concept that perhaps the hags have been around here for decades, and that this is just them moving the plan into fruition, and that they set this up a while ago?
I mean, I don't think they would have. The king was still alive, and the current king who would have been asking them to do this would have been like 4.
You're assuming that the hags need a reason to do hag shit.
Hanataro
Well,
wouldn't.
yes, we're talking
They're
about.
hags.
Hold on.
They put these machinations in place far before any of us were around.
2 seconds. This is out of character, but you guys would know this. The magical effect that's causing this was a one-time cast. Otherwise, we would have been affected by it as soon as we entered the town. The girl just needed the flowers to heal them. So this is just
Lyra,
they are just protecting the flowers. Hanataro's collecting flowers, so he's making wreaths of them.
yeah, Lyra and Hanataro are making flower crowns immediately.
Okay.
It's just Reginald and Aloran that are squabbling over the concepts of play. We're just like, oh.
Okay. Well, yeah. Then in that case, that makes sense.
The politics of flowers.
Do any of us
Pollen
know
dick.
how to make this medicine and how many flowers we're going to need?
She
I just
said
gra-
that
I just
she
grab all
knew
of
how to
them.
make it. Not all of them. We do want this place to repopulate.
Hanataro doesn't know what you're talking about.
Are there any bees around? I'm going to search nearby trees for a beehive.
There are none.
Damn it!
They're
All right. So
endangered.
what are you guys doing? Hantaro's
gonna-
still
Flower-
picking flowers.
Flower necklace, flower crown, flower.
We're gonna get probably one or two. Let's do 3 bushels of flowers, and we're
Okay.
going to
Well,
head back.
Hantaro's already
will-
gotten at least one bush done.
All right, so
I
we'll
will guard
grab
the
another
area.
2 bushes and we'll head out,
Okay.
and then we will make our way back to town, I guess, because there's nothing else we got going on here.
Hanataro will lag behind on our way out. He will take 1 flower wreath that he had made extra and lay it on the grave of Boyd.
Lyra's just gonna pat him on the back, kind of stay with him.
He stays there for a moment longer and then continues on with the rest of them.
The horse will bow his head as he passes the grave.
And then immediately Dookie.
No,
not a
he's
kind of
a magical
disrespect.
horse. He doesn't need to.
He's
Yeah,
got
you don't need
magical
the shit
Dookie,
if you
what
don't
can I
eat,
say?
man.
Okay. All right. So that, just to be clear, that is all you guys are investigating here.
You
Oh,
make,
well,
you make me want to investigate more
sorry,
now.
no.
Well, you know, there's
no, just
gnats
a
in the ground, right? There's like little bugs around. I'm thinking maybe I'll get really into whatever the hell that study is.
Bugs?
Bugs, yeah. Study bugs.
Is-
Bugs is
Hold
study.
on a second. Before we start investigating further,
I
We
just meant,
have-
is that all you guys were doing?
I think it's all we should do one way or the other, because we should get back and get these flowers to the people that need them as soon as possible. If there's anything else that we need to investigate, I'm sure the people of the town will be able to tell us in more detail what we should be looking for once they're back to their normal selves.
Yeah, that's rather
Right.
logical.
Well, a moment
Reality.
in silence for Rip Boyd.
Ripped Boyd.
Rip
All
boy.
right, I guess no moment of
Boyd's
silence.
dead.
All right,
You're dead
Fuck
now.
Boyd.
I still like how Reginald is the one giving the horse a ride.
On my screen, I'm on the horse. I don't know what the problem is.
And he
Fine,
still
they're just
goes
close like that.
faster. Yeah.
Hang on. All right, so you guys make your way back. Is it gonna let me? Oh, there we go. Whoops, too many. All right, so you guys make your way back. Again, just as before, you kind of make about halfway there before nightfall. Are you guys going to stop for the night
We
for a long rest,
halfway there
or are
is-
you guys
is-
going to?
Is how long? Like, is it
Let's-
another 2 hours, 3 hours?
Let's take a short
Long
rest.
rest. Or-
Well, by the time that you guys are done here and get about halfway, it's definitely nightfall. About 9 p.m. It's probably take till 2 p.m. to get back. I mean 2 a.m.
Yeah, I guess
We could probably take
rest
a
here.
long rest when we get back to the town, right?
Yeah.
And not be out in
we-
the
I mean,
middle
do we wanna-
of...
Do we think these forests will be safe? We made it out here without little issue, didn't we?
Yeah,
Oh,
but that
yes,
was
we also
during the
caused
day.
quite a bit of a commotion as well.
How many
We
more
did.
witches are in it? Like, do they grow on trees? I know they come out of trees. I don't want to take
Well,
it.
it's not.
They
just
are the
witches.
trees! I start hacking away at a nearby tree.
No, dear God.
Deforce
Oh, we've
everything.
instilled a paranoia.
Burn it all! Take out my tinderbox.
I would suggest that we probably long rest because it can't be safe. But if you guys are confident, I won't stop you.
I think we should probably take a rest.
Let's take a long. I say we take a long rest in the town, like
Long
when
rest?
we get back.
Long rest in the town.
That would put us
Sorry.
at about like. How long is a long rest?
6 to 8 hours, but for you 4.
For me, 4.
Yeah, you're an elf.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's true that we can
4.5
probably
hours.
take a rest while.
Oh, you're a half elf. Never mind then.
Yeah.
We can probably take
I
a
mean,
rest
I
while
don't.
Ferret Girl does her potion making.
Yeah, I don't mind getting into town and getting things started and then sleeping because I'm not at good health, but I'm pretty confident that we have killed everything, and if not, I'm willing to down again.
I don't have a lot of spell slots, just FYI, but we can.
I can swing my axe
we can
indefinitely.
push.
Out of character, I don't think the witches were the ones that cast the spell originally. Or well, it's a possibility that they are, but we don't know what casted the spell, other than who probably ordered it.
I just think that it was probably Avalon Force. But we will begin our process of heading out, and we can try and push through the night. I got a 3-hour nap. Who needs it?
Since I am full HP, I'll take point.
Yeah.
All right,
That's,
so you
I-
guys
I have near full
end
HP
up
too.
pushing through the night and are heading back to the town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we're gonna
Um,
long rest when we get there.
Does that give us an exhaustion?
It
'Cause we
will
win a
before-
night?
It will before we long rest.
No, well,
No, I
That's
don't-
fine.
Pushing through the night?
we're
because
not
it becomes
pushing through the
morning
night.
again.
We're gonna be there when it's still night. We'll just sleep then.
Yeah. Does a late night count as?
It's
Staying
it's
the
like you
night.
guys have never
Early
been up to
morning.
2 a.m. or something like that. I don't know.
I'm-
what's
Yeah,
going on with you guys.
exhausted.
Speak for
Uh,
yourself.
Exhaustion. What does that?
It would give us
fun.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage on ability checks at first level of exhaustion.
Okay. So as you
we-
guys are making your way back to the town, here, let me just bring you guys back to the town. It seems that the people are not there.
It's the evil face on the building. I knew it.
Huh.
They're probably
Is it
dead.
well? It's nighttime, so of course we wouldn't see
Right.
anyone.
Are there any like chariots or things left on the streets anywhere that look out of place?
There are any loose
It looks
dudes?
it looks like people where you last left the town, who were once just kind of chilling in their spots, had dropped just about everything. So
what
it
I'm
looks
hearing,
abandoned.
so what I'm hearing is we should have long rested and we didn't.
If we had long rested, then we just would have.
What are you
wouldn't have
talking
gotten
about? We
here.
can just long rest now.
I'm going to help Lyra investigate. I want to know if there are like cart tracks or anything leading in and out of town. There's only one
That
way
would-
in and out of town.
That just makes it a straight roll, right? Because now I'm exhausted.
I think so. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Better than the disadvantage.
it is.
Investigation. 2, baby.
Nice.
9.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But I saw the +2
But I
and my brain
shouted.
said 2. Don't worry about it. I rolled a nat 0.
Are you sure you're not exhausted?
I'm not in a good place right now, but I don't want to talk about it.
You don't seem to notice any fresh tracks coming in and out.
Yeah, Lyra's
you
got like dancing.
do see fresh footprints, a lot of them around the place.
I do see the fresh prince of Bel Air.
Hanataro goes to
I-
find our cart.
Like they've been scattered around. Yeah, our my apprentice was here, my retainer.
His braces.
I cast message towards him and say, where are you? What's going on?
What did he have?
Did you have to see someone to cast message?
No,
It's a
I
direct-
just
Or no
have to
direction.
know who they are and point in the general direction of them
Yeah, for 120 feet.
for 120 feet.
Like,
do
did
you-
we
but do
not
you-
leave our cart here?
Yeah, but
Where's
it's
our
a
cart?
cantrip. It's a cantrip.
So you
I
just
can
gotta
start
go
pointing
around
in
the
the direction.
180 circle.
Yeah. Until he
gets a
responds.
response. Yeah.
Unless he's unconscious or asleep.
Is there anything stopping me
Correct.
from just going
It
to
is
the
2
cart?
a.m.
That is
Is there
also
anything
true.
stopping you from what?
Going to our cart that we had parked.
No.
That's where we left the retainer last I
Yeah.
checked.
That's also where we left the dude that we lesser restorations.
I'm gonna say this as you guys are kind of walking around and Lauren is trying to
Could-
message
The reception is terrible
boy,
here.
boy Wonder, whatever the fuck his name was again.
I don't remember his name either.
I got his name written down. Hold on.
I got it written down. I can't give a fuck.
His name
Flying
is...
A single rat's ass.
Well, it's definitely not Lear. That's not quite right.
No.
Craig.
No,
It's Craig. Found it.
Craig. Sure. You guys end up finding the cart abandoned. And then finally you hear back. Are they still out there?
I want to make a perception check. Like, look around, see if I can see
Yeah.
anything out of the ordinary.
I'm gonna make a perception check too. Remember disadvantage.
Yeah, just 2 disadvantage. It's okay. I have a -1 and at disadvantage.
Oh, it's sick.
It's just like, are they still out there? And we're both like, I don't fucking know. we just like, yeah, we were like, are we still out there? And then
Why does that
Lauren
one just say perception? What?
I don't know why I rolled 3 times. It'd be 8. I'd have a -1.
I like
so the
how
second
it's
time I rolled a 1.
0 plus 1d0.
I'm using the beyond 20. Roll
Let's
for my-
have like everyone roll a perception check. That'd be pretty funky fresh.
Lyra's
Hanataro
probably
gets
gonna
into
be
the
very
cart.
tired.
Yeah,
I don't know if she'll want to do 2 checks right now.
it's just a perception check.
Yeah, but
It's
not
literally
gonna
just
be
looking
good.
around.
Whoa, don't tell her what to
Because-
do.
Yeah, because Eloran just kind of like looks around and goes, "Are they still here?" Because he doesn't know what that means.
11.
11. Oh, the other one would have been 22.
It would have been a
Damn.
22, but I got an
We
11.
pushed through the night.
You know how my luck be.
Hanataro gets into the
Um,
back of the cart and goes to sleep. He does not care.
You don't seem to notice anybody, but you do hear faint groaning sounds.
She's just looking around like, "Man, I don't see anyone. I don't." She's like, she's so annoyed.
I'm gonna cast back message in that direction and say, "It's possible. Do you have a safe place for us to rest for the night?"
In the alchemist shop. I'm with the other.
He snaps his fingers to get everyone's attention.
It's just like, it's not safe here. We need to get to the alchemy shop. That means you, Void, or Hanataro, sorry. Ooh, gotta stop that.
Jesus.
Draw a sword at notice of the name
Listen,
boy.
That was an honest mistake. We need to get out of here and go to the alchemy shop.
Do we know where the alchemy shop is? We have literally spent like 12 minutes in this town.
You know the general direction.
Yeah, we know the general direction, and it's a shop. I assume it has a sign.
The Elder Alchemy Shop.
I'm gonna cast invisible on myself.
Okay.
I have 1 second level spell slot left.
I'll go ahead and cast Detect Magic again as we move along.
Okay.
within
You don't
30
seem
feet.
to detect.
Well, basically, for the next 10 minutes, if there's any magic within 30 feet of me, unless it's like behind a significant amount of material.
Are
I'll
you
know.
using a spell slot to cast that?
Yes.
Wow. You still have those?
Yeah. I didn't
my
actually use
God.
that many spell slots in our last fight. I still have another one.
I
I
have,
can
like-
make
I've
so
ran
many
out of-
dancing lights.
I have one fighting spirit left, and that's it.
I still have 3 first levels.
Oh my god.
All right.
I have swords, so fuck you.
As you're making your way in the general direction that you had cast message, you do start hearing the increasing sounds of like moaning and groaning from various directions.
Lovely. All right.
What kind of groaning and moaning? Is it like aroused groaning and moaning?
No, more like
Are they
in
absolutely
pain
banging?
and unaware.
Reginald, do you have any more?
Confused?
Reginald, do you have any more divine senses left?
I might actually, because those aren't spells.
No. No.
I do actually have. I have. Funny you should ask. I have 4 divine senses left.
Why don't you give one a go? I think that'd be rather interesting.
Before I do that, are the groanings coming from like inside the various buildings?
Some. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use divine sense. I can detect good and evil for the next 6 seconds. Anything affected by the Hallow spell or the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. Wait, that is not behind total cover. It wouldn't actually do much. Because everyone would be inside these houses.
If
So-
they're inside these houses.
If they're inside these houses. I'll use it just in case there's an invisible zombie army all around us.
Yeah, remember, we did roll 11 on a perception check. It's not
Yes,
like
but
we're...
that's metagaming.
Yeah,
I am
but
very confident in my perception.
You don't seem to detect much when it comes to the abilities of what that can sense.
Okay. I
Much?
do not
So
believe
not
we're
nothing?
surrounded by an army of ghosts.
Wonderful.
Not yet.
Yet, yeah, indeed, yet. It's been 6 seconds since I did it, so we might be fucked now.
I can rage and create ghosts.
I gesture for people to follow me, forgetting I'm invisible, so nobody can see that as I continue moving. But you can just see my little footsteps.
Yeah, when you asked Hanatara to get out of the cart and follow you, he just stays in the cart. So he's just there alone now.
Have fun. Listen, all right. I can give you all the tools. I can't help you.
Lyra's dragging her heels but walking.
Why do I know?
I will turn around and go back to Hanataro.
I am just gonna use this, even though that's definitely not what he looks like. All right,
Is he the house?
you guys. What's that?
Is he the house?
No, he's not.
He looks great.
Is he the house? Is he the house face?
He's kind of cute.
Very homely, yeah.
Not bad though.
Turning a house into a home, alright, guys?
I mean, it's no monster house, but like,
Oh.
it's all right.
Monster
I
House
wanna
was
fuck that
baddie
house.
though.
It was an alright movie.
All right.
No, I mean she was a baddie.
You guys make your way closer and closer until you see a sign that clearly states the alchemist's shack. The
Shactimist.
provider of fine magical items and equipment sold here.
All right.
It seems like your
I'm gonna
retainer is
approach-
stealing from this place. That's pretty great. That's good. Keep it up.
I'm gonna approach and try the door. Or
Okay.
no, I'm gonna approach and then cast message in there to Greg and just be like, "We are directly outside. Can you let us in?
Alright.
We seem to be alone."
Technically, it's just you who are invisible and Lyra.
Yeah, we seem to be
I-
alone right now.
As you're detecting, or as you're casting that, the door's like swung open, and he lets you go. Get in, quick.
We're both in.
Oh, he's buff. Yeah. Oh, we're not there.
Yeah, ignore that. What the fuck?
Sorry, I tried to move my character, but
What are you?
But
What are
actually
you doing down there?
we didn't
not
go
there.
with him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the cart.
they refuse to follow us.
Well, I refuse to follow. I'm pretty sure Reginald just trying not to make sure that I'm
I
not
turned
alone.
back to the cart. Yeah,
Reginald supporting his homie.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Men pass through tough times.
We find them in the morning, torn to pieces, and we're like, "Shit."
We wait. We
No,
show up and
you-
Taro is wearing Reginald's armor.
Oh, whoa!
The back room. Coming from the back room, you see the familiar face. Where's the rest of you?
Well,
Uh,
it appears they didn't.
Were they
wanna come
taken?
with us. No, actually, he didn't come.
oh,
I asked him to.
well, that's not true. One of us died, but that's fine.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry to tell you that Boyd was legitimately struck by lightning. It is so sad to see someone brought into battle in such a way that results in their inevitable demise. And
You see
want-
the face of Craig kind of look down and twitch a little bit.
I put a hand on his shoulder and I'm like, I want you to know that I personally would never ask you to move into the line of fire in such a way, and that I care about protecting you, and that you should probably be ever so grateful for the fact that I have taken you out of your imprisonment and kept you from harm for as long as I can.
Lyra's just gonna like put a hand on Craig's shoulder and be like, "I'm gonna be real. It was kind of creepy. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Like I don't know what he's doing, but I don't like it.
Look, there's something important that I need to tell you. Are you sure that you didn't see anybody out there?
No,
No.
we saw 3 people.
Three?
What are you
People?
talking about?
We killed them
What?
all.
No, that was in the forest, not in the town. We haven't seen anyone yet.
Look,
Town's been
Look.
empty, including the guy next to me.
they've gotten up, but they're acting strange now. They're not themselves.
Hmm.
It's like they've gone past further than just laziness, and it's like they're obeying somebody. I don't know what to call it. They just started chasing us around. Well, not quickly, but everybody in town. It's like they're possessed.
Were they aggressive?
Well, yeah, I was able to bring one of them, my mates, into the back room here, but the other
That's
one,
nice.
the one that you guys cured, but the other one they took, and I believe he's now one of them.
Interesting. So we're dealing with less of a situation of some kind of spell put over these people and more of some kind of transmutable effect.
Thralls.
Seems like a kind of bossing say situation.
I don't know what it is, but I'm sure I can still be cured. Do you
Right.
have the flowers?
Yes, and I take out like the full bush worth of flowers that I have.
Lyra puts a flower crown on her.
Thank you. She takes.
These
out
are the wrong
bag.
flowers. Why did you bring me daisies?
It's like the
Did-
only
Protected by
flowers. protected by elder magics, and we're just like, these are the wrong ones. Did you not check down the street just like 5 paces? If that was the path.
there's a
The
merchant.
general store has them in stock.
Do you have more? We're gonna
got
need a lot
loads.
for the town.
Well,
we got loads of them.
we do have about 2 other bushfuls, but they're with a friend who is being somewhat stubborn.
I'll go ask him. She starts to leave. I'll go ask.
Be careful.
Be careful. Be careful out there. To take Craig company.
No.
That's rather dangerous for Craig, isn't it?
Yes, that's the idea.
We shouldn't be split apart and isolated.
I agree.
So
The
it's
door has
either
closed.
he stays here with me and you go with her.
I'm going with her. I'm still invisible, by the way. I just keep following. There's just a
Yeah.
little trouble of feet behind you.
Yes,
and I'm just
I can see you though.
You can?
Yes.
She got magic eyes.
Interesting. You're useful. I walk out.
Okay.
Or a burden. Kill her now. A security risk.
Lyra's gonna try and do the talking, and she's gonna like knock on the side of the cart and be like, "Hey, Hanataro,
Keep your voice down.
What?
God, fuck.
can I have your flowers?"
Yeah.
Nice. And then she's gonna just collect them and just like pat him on the head and be like, "You're gonna be alright, buddy."
It's like legitimately sobbing. He can't hide it anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're making noise because while you guys are talking, you start seeing the people of the town coming towards you.
Oh, they're here.
It's over. Let's go. Leave him be.
She's gonna start walking and she's gonna wave at them.
As I start to walk away and back towards the alchemy tower, I'm gonna cast message to Hanataro, and I'm just gonna say, "Listen."
Is that also
I
is
know
that a
I'm in-
willing thing?
Huh?
Can I stop that?
No.
You
All right,
can't
let's
respond.
make
Not a
sure.
you can
Hello,
tell
Piers.
Put a
can't stop
lead
me.
pan in between you and him to stop it if you have one.
Yeah. I cast message to Hanataro and I say, "Listen, I know I'm not your favorite person right now. There's a group of people coming that would probably wish to turn you into an undead thrall. So it's
They'll
in your
have to
best
get
interest-"
through my steel first.
I'm gone.
You know what I want to do?
Fuck that guy.
I want to hold all the flowers behind me and hope that
If they bite
What's the name,
it, they
Aquarius?
just turn back.
Lauren.
Elorin.
I'm gonna hope that
Aquarius.
Aloran. I'm gonna hope that Aloran takes my flowers and just runs with them because he's invisible.
Yeah, I will if I see you holding it. I'm just
Definitely
gonna grab all the
hold it
flowers,
behind her.
package them up, and then just book it.
Yeah, and she's gonna just like kind of stay by the cart, like kind of lazily holding her axe, like, hey pals.
I'm gonna like look
The
down.
townspeople are getting even closer.
I'm on my horse. I'm gonna kind of like look down at Hanataro next to the cart and just be like, unless you want these people to turn into further Boyds, we should go.
Like you've noticed like a visible shudder when you say that. He just like reluctantly gets on your horse and just like, let's go. Come, let's just fucking get out of here. man."
Yeah. I gallop full speed to the alchemy shop.
It's like ram in like the Kool-Aid man.
So you all make it back, but definitely with all the noise that you have made, you have quite a lot of townspeople following right behind you.
I'm gonna I am full HP, guys. Get into the shop. I will cause a distraction.
For sure, for sure.
I'm also on a horse, so I'm fast as fuck, boys.
I also have one AoE spell that I can pop 3 times. So I will stay at the door. If they get close to the door, I'll cast it.
Hanataro puts his hand
I
on
will-
Craig's shoulder and just like, you ever think about boxing?
Elorin is looking over Hanataro's shoulder and just shaking his head really fast. He's
I
just
can't see you.
"Don't."
I can't see you.
No, he's looking at Craig like that. He's
You-
telling
he-
Craig,
he-
like, don't
he
don't
can't
even
see
give him
you.
a fucking inch.
Craig can't see you either, probably.
The ferret lady can.
The invisibility only lasts for an hour.
Did you? Well, it hasn't been an hour.
We've been running back and forth.
It's not an hour.
It's not a.
Is that not
if,
an hour?
If you can
DM
message
question,
them,
then.
if you
Better
can message
pound
them
it.
within 120 feet, it is not an hour.
Well, we were
Yeah, no,
wandering
it's-
around before we messaged.
Not that
Not for
much.
that long, though. I mean,
It has not been a full
Okay.
hour since you guys have
Then-
been back in the town.
Then I'm
Maybe
just
about
invisible then.
30 minutes.
Which is better for me.
I mean, I can
Alright,
also
once-
help because if I have javelins and I have hand axes, I just have to hit
I-
someone, and
we
then they have a
don't want to
disadvantage to attack
actually-
everything.
we don't want them to actually be attacking this shop. We want to lure them away. I'd like you guys to stay alert in case I can't distract all of them.
Yeah, That's why
Then
I'm waiting
you
by
can-
the door to
Yeah,
cast.
you can protect this shop
Flying
as best you can while our friend prepares the solution. But seeing as
So-
I'm faster than most as I am on horseback, I should be able to ring
Kite
them
them
around
around
the
the building.
rosy, so to speak.
I'm just saying in
So
case they try and
anyway,
hit you
as
there,
you
that's
guys
disadvantage.
come back, Hannah's noticing all the noise you're making with the loud horse, and she's very concerned as you guys come back. Like, what are you doing? You're drawing
Listen,
too much attention.
I don't
I'm
fucking
going to-
control them. They do whatever they want. I can't stop them from being this way.
I need to
Hannah
go ahead and-
stops, looks into the distance. Oh no,
Are they
they're
coming?
coming.
Yeah, they're coming. All right.
I'm going to make as much noise as I can with my horse neighing and rearing it back. And I'm going to try and lure all the thrall zombies around in a circle in the center of town, back towards where the cart is.
All right. As you're kind of galloping around, definitely some are following you, but there is still quite a bit that is still heading towards the shack.
If I can, I'll like as soon as I notice ones that aren't following me, I'll just loop around and try and pass as close as possible to them without getting into range, and just like yell at them.
You can, but they have their eyes set.
All right, well I'll do what I
As-
can.
At least from, especially where you are, you hear a kind of a banging on the window.
Oh no. Resident Evil 4.
There's only one of them. What do you mean?
I'll let it be known that when I wrote this, I decided afterwards, I was like, wait a minute, this is
The plot of
like
Resident
that
Evil
one
4.
thing
Yeah.
in that one house in the game. So fuck it. Instead of searching for random pictures of like elves and the townspeople that make sense to be here, it's just gonna be Ganados.
Yep. we got people hitting on the windows.
Mm-hmm.
Won't
She's
stop
like,
me.
quick,
Mom, dude.
quick, give me the flowers.
I hand over all the bushels that we have.
I'll go out and back. Roland should be awake, and he'll help talk me through this, and hopefully we'll get a solution.
Wonderful.
I'll need a few minutes. Just try and hold them all.
Yes.
Hold them off.
No worries. We have the situation entirely under control. Ping!
She's gonna go into the back room, and with her is Roland, her pal, her companion. Craig's like, what do you want me to do?
Well, what abilities do you have that keep you out of immediate danger but are helpful to a situation?
Not much.
If I fire a crossbow bolt, can you reload it for me so I don't have to waste time doing that?
That seems a little convoluted, and I think you could do it faster yourself, but sure, I can try.
All right. Well, I'm trying to think about anything that I can use you
Hana-
for, and we're going from the most bare minimal amount of help to like barricading doors.
If we have two
Hanataro-
crossbows, then we can just keep them out.
Hanataro picks
don't
him
know.
up, brings him over behind the counter, and places him underneath the counter. And then he goes back to the window.
Okay.
Is there anything over there?
I'll guard the door.
Yes.
He goes
That's-
goes back faster this time, grabs him, put him underneath the counter, and just points at him.
Hey,
Like points down
hey.
like the stay action, and then moves back.
that one's mine. You can't tell him what to do.
I can't see you.
Guard the door.
Theref- I can't see you,
I
therefore
know,
I
but-
can't hear you.
That's not my fault. Craig, stay where you are, and if a zombie tries to come through there, grab his ankle and just hack him to the ground.
Oh no.
Conflicting answers.
Oh no. This is probably fine.
I know some of these words.
The front is lighter because Reginald is out distracting.
Nice. Good to know.
Nor that there.
Elorin reaches down, locks the door. He's just like, and he's just like,
Anataro
And-
closes the window.
Initiative time.
Initiative time.
Alright.
So remember when I suggested that we get a long rest in before this?
Now,
Remember how that's what I suggested?
I suggested it, and then I said, well, if you guys do want to push along, I won't stop you.
Hey,
well, why'd
Also,
you
we
guys
probably
make
would've
so
found
much
him dead.
noise? Then we could have just slept.
Your guy literally ran on fucking horseback, and I was
I
a
don't-
silent, invisible ninja.
Hey, I don't control him.
I don't control him either.
does initiative count as a ability?
No, not
No,
really.
No,
not
not
in the
for-
same
not
way.
for
do-
not for this.
Not
Yeah,
in the
I'm
same
not-
way.
No, yeah. Just yeah. That's fine. That's okay.
I got 22.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go second. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. All right, Lyra, you're up first.
What was that again?
What?
Don't worry about that. So currently, can I see any of them?
Yeah, you can see a couple outside the window you're at.
I don't exactly want to just break the window first. Is the door to the back room barricaded?
None of the windows are.
But the door to the back room.
I don't like that. What are you
Besides
doing?
Craig, is there anything blocking?
Just barricade it. He's counting down.
I'm asking a question and he's not answering it.
Nothing is barricaded.
I'm barricading the back door. I'm moving this desk.
No, now I gotta watch both these windows.
Just keep it steady.
Why didn't you just barricade the window? Then they wouldn't have to worry about the door.
Barricade your mom.
Got him from outside.
Got you there.
All right.
Okay. Is that it?
I'm gonna rage. And then that's it.
What are all these?
It's a countdown.
Countdown. Rage. That's it. All right. Reginald.
I'm still
Stop.
running around trying to distract people. And I just had a brilliant idea that I'm going to use attempt to distract more people by using Thunderous Smite, which creates a ring. My weapon rings with thunder that is audible within 300 feet.
Okay.
I'm not exactly trying to do damage to any person. I'm just trying to make the noise so that it attracts attention and hopefully gets people off of my companions to a more efficient degree. That's all.
Okay. You managed to get 3 more locals off of the front.
Cool. That seems worth it.
Locals.
Now those locals are just gonna be able to claw through the window. See what you've done.
No, no.
On your mom.
Are they rolling with advantage or?
I don't know why they're rolling like that.
Well, I mean,
It's like,
I don't know who they're attacking, but
because
it's
I
not
forgot
me.
the
To switch
advantage
it.
toggle. Whisper toggle. There we go.
Always good for that nat 20.
I don't know who they're attacking, but it ain't me.
Don't worry
He's just
about
right next to the window.
All right. This window right here has some banging on it. The window out back has some banging. The window by Hanataro has some banging. But this one, this guy has cracked the window. Hanataro. Your turn.
Like I just yell out into the house, am I allowed to stab them?
Just don't kill them.
What do you mean?
All right.
Wound, but don't kill.
People.
Wound, but don't kill.
I'm gonna lift this bookcase and move it on over here to barricade it.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a check for that, but that's what I do. And then yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Aloran.
Yep. Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave through the door. All of these people need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
I stopped counting down now, huh?
I got it.
Because he has to roll Constitution saving throw.
I should just have my phone on timer. I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner.
Let's just set fire to the
15
place.
is the DC.
It's simple. Stop having a timer.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I've had players rage quit when I used a timer.
That's just gonna count for all of them.
Okay, so they'll pass, but they will still take half of this damage.
Okay.
Half of 14, so they take 7 points of damage. And I hope it was. Well, they made their save, so it was probably non-lethal.
I mean, 7 damage against a commoner is not.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But
most
but
peasants
yeah.
have like 2 HP.
So they're all like approaching the window, and he goes, "Maim, don't kill," and then he just like claps his hands, and there's just like
there's blood splatter.
Like, gives 3 of them.
Have you
Lyra.
ever tried not to kill someone? It's super hard. I'm exploding.
Lyra, it's your turn.
Shit. Lyra.
I'm gonna shoot through the cracked window.
I
There's
put a
a bookcase
bookcase in front of it.
The bookcase, of course. What about the other window? Both windows barricaded?
No, only one is.
This
There's
is
one more.
the only one that's barricaded at the
There's
moment.
one more bookcase you can barricade.
Don't break the
gonna
window they
throw it-
haven't broken yet.
That is true.
I'm gonna throw a hand axe through it.
Why?
Okay.
Throwing a hand axe
Go
through
They're
it.
gonna all come in.
Throwing a hand axe.
All right.
Go ahead. You have limited amount of time.
Hand axe of the law, 21.
Go ahead and hit.
5 damage, plus 2, because rage.
All right.
And now
You
they have disadvantage to hit
shatter
anything
the
but-
window, and you down a local. Reginald,
It was with the pommel for sure.
Non-lethal thrown axe. I'm going to use.
The only thing you've done is lobotomize them.
I have a limited time here. Do these guys have? Do these guys look like they're undead or just?
no.
possessed? No. Okay. So
They look like the locals.
People die when they're killed. Just know that.
people do die when they're killed. In that case, I will continue distracting.
Okay. You take off 2 more locals. Locals' turn.
They're gonna start fading through the window, aren't they?
One of them got a nat 1,
And-
so hopefully not.
Also, there's a window in this room. I know we don't technically know that, but you barricaded that door.
We heard banging on the window.
And
Oh,
there's
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need 2 more.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
It's fine. Our friends will yell if there's anything.
Do the enemies have a timer?
yep. That is their move. That is done. While I'm doing this, if you want to take your turn, or just give me a second and you can take a turn when I start the timer all the way up.
Okay, real fast. Does 2-weapon fighting count for fists?
No, unarmed strike does not count.
Usually not, but I have 2-weapon fighting.
Yes, but that's with weapon.
With weapon? A fist
Yeah,
counts as
weapon
a special
fighting.
weapon,
No,
fist
no,
is
no.
unarmed.
Fist is an
It
unarmed strike.
It is specifically not.
which
a
is a special
Only
type
if-
of attack.
Only if you're a monk can you use an unarmed strike as a
All right,
weapon.
I go over here and I
Okay.
You can choose
I
to
don't
do
know.
non-lethal damage with melee attacks.
non-lethally slit all their throats.
weapon.
Just crack them with the blunt end of the blade. You don't have to use the
That's
knife
not how-
part.
No, it's fine. It's fine, it's
I
fine.
I just look back at him.
So-
That's not how swords work. And
I'm looking
what
at
are you
your
doing?
sword.
bonus action spirit, fighting spirit, and then 2 stab.
Two
with
stab.
Causing no touch.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to stab 2 people in front of me.
Okay, quick.
Hold on, I'm trying to fucking find my character. Jesus, man, I don't have a layout that allows me to work at top speed, man.
Ooh,
All right,
sorry.
I-
Your timer
Maximum
ran
brain
out.
power.
Moving on.
I am not. Okay, that's fine.
That's not hitting. That one
Failed
is.
hit. Go ahead. Roll with second.
Does 12 slashing murder them?
Are you killing them?
This
You said non-lethal.
this guy's
Okay.
I don't know what you're
not.
talking about.
He's
dude.
not
Just-
not dead. But that
Somebody-
window is now shattered.
I mean, somebody's. What do you mean? The window was already shattered.
Your
do a
window
hack.
was not shattered.
Yeah, the axe
This,
went through it.
this window, the axe went through
Oh,
this
and that
window
one.
and shattered it.
Yeah, the one without
Yeah.
the bookcase.
How did he shatter the window when there's a bookcase in front of it?
with difficulty.
No. I thought he went to this one.
Which
I-
one?
I don't know where you're
The end
pointing.
layer, probably.
Oh, stupid layer. I thought he went to the top one here.
Oh,
Oh no, I went to the one with Hunter's.
I didn't even
I
know
didn't
that was
even
a
know that was a
window.
window.
Shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was a window.
Shit. All right.
I moved the desk
you
in front
know.
of the door and I didn't know there was a window there.
right. But yes,
Hanataro non-lethally
you
slits some throats.
Non-lethally knock out a guy.
By
Aloran.
slitting his throat. He can't breathe.
All right. There's a guy on this side, correct?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery. He needs to roll me a Wisdom save. He fails. He's gonna take 2 points of damage because I rolled minimal.
Okay.
How's he looking?
Is he bloody?
He's not. It's psychic damage. How could you tell?
He's really gonna wish he hadn't survived that.
Activated a brain hemorrhage.
How do
bonus
you
action.
not murder a
Alright.
commoner in one hit?
bonus action?
Wow, level 6 can't even kill a
Bonus
dog.
action. I'll give a bardic inspiration to Lyra,
All right, Lyra.
and
your
I'll
turn.
move back.
So I lost it. If I
Good
remember
psychic
correctly,
damage.
if I remember correctly,
Yes.
I have 2 of them.
Huh.
But I have to look.
Yeah,
I
you start
also-
with 2 hand axes.
I also have a dagger.
You can throw a dagger.
You can make 2 attacks with the attack action. I don't know if you're gonna do that or not.
Oh, that's right. Ah, God.
That's why I attacked twice. Oh, technically, fuck. I used.
Where even am I today?
Technically, I
mean-
didn't make my second attack. I rolled with advantage. I just
Yeah,
realized
but your
that.
time's up.
Yeah, well, sucks.
I
man.
thought that was 2 attacks, not with any.
Yeah,
advantage.
I thought it was 2 attacks too, and I forgot that fighting spirit makes it advantage. So fuck,
Wouldn't it
do
make it normal
now.
because of exhaustion?
No, because
Exhaustion
those are
doesn't
only
affect
ability
attack.
checks.
Just
Uh,
ability
at this
checks.
stage, it only affects
I think it's like 3rd level exhaustion. where
Anyway.
you have
Uh,
a 19.
19. Go ahead. I don't. What are you hitting?
The hand axe through the window that's next to it.
So this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Actively shattered.
Hit. Go ahead.
6 damage plus 2, 8 of non-lethal.
The lady falls to the ground and the window shatters.
Can I see the
Non-lethally.
other guy out the window?
If you move
Oh, right, I can do that.
or lean forward, I guess. Yeah, you can see him.
I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna throw my dagger, which I didn't have prepared. 13 plus
Go ahead.
3
Go ahead.
plus,
Go ahead.
They don't have any armor. Their armor class is like 8.
You can use your strength for thrown weapons.
That's also a good point, but it hit 4, plus 3, 7, plus 2, 9.
Reginald.
We'll continue distracting.
Roll performance.
I can do that. I do have a +3 to it. Jesus Christ! I haven't rolled anything above 10.
No more villagers seem to go along with you. They ignore you. Is that it?
Alright. Yep.
All right. I gotta do the tapping. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jesus, that's a lot of really good rolls.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. The window behind the bookcase is now shattered. The
Oh man, there's a bookcase.
window to the back room is shattered, and you hear a slight shriek before you hear, "Please, concentrate. We need help."
Working on it.
And the front door has a hole in it. And you can
That's
see
a
the
terrible
the villager kind of punches his hand right through it, takes it out, and peeks inside.
I spit at him.
All right.
Hanataro, realizing that this door is barricaded, decides fuck it and goes out the window. He makes 3 slashes at the surrounding villagers.
Okay.
So first 2 hit
Non-lethally?
Tatsu-
Non-lethally or lethally?
I mean, if somebody dies, it's not
okay.
his fault. Oh my fucking
It
god.
is.
And then one,
Okay,
one
but that
more
one
item.
actually is.
You hit with the last 2.
Alright. I also just now incorporated in this roll the extra D4 of weird damage because I don't know what type of damage it is. And this is Loretta.
True. All right.
So like these 2
Down.
around me.
This one you missed, and then this one, Loretta, roll a d4,
Okay. 2.
and you heal 2.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, I just kind of like look mean at this one. I'm like, I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
And that's what I said.
I missed, but I'm gonna get you. Aloran, go ahead.
All right, going over here to the door.
That's not the door.
The door is up.
All right, I'm gonna hop
Doors
out.
here.
I'm gonna hop out and use his space. So essentially, I'm gonna get a slightly off screen, right a bit over this, but 1 down.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Thunderwave again in a cube that will encompass these folks,
Those 4. Okay.
those 4. And so they need to make me a
Con.
con save. That's a fail.
All right. Go ahead. Roll.
16 points of damage. Yep.
KO'd.
And then I go back in the fucking window. It's all my movement to get back up here. Just
Blair.
just
Does that provoke an attack?
from her.
True.
Yes.
Sick.
Dude, she's gonna kill you.
No, she's not. She can't hit me. 17 AC.
You're still in
Oh,
range,
shit.
technically, so you wouldn't have provoked an
I
attack. You
keep
didn't exit
forgetting-
her range.
I keep forgetting we all have
That is
super
also-
high ACs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Lyra.
I mean, mine's only a 16.
That's
There's
not
that
bad.
dude at the door.
That's the lowest.
I'm gonna ram the door into this dude. I'm gonna open it and then just slam it into him. Just bludgeon him.
All right.
What-
Athletics?
Yeah. Fuck it.
You're raging, so it's straight roll instead of disadvantage.
That's 21.
Roll a d6.
1.
All right. It's knocked back,
strength
but
would
the
make it
door
4.
swung right open.
Sick. Now that he's open, I'm just gonna attack him with the axe.
Okay.
19.
All right.
He's gone.
He's
Then
gone.
a chill.
He's
a
gone.
Chill.
He's gone. He's gone.
A
He's gone.
17. Wait, no, you don't understand. And then I
He's
believe it's a D4, and then it's a
He's
4
gone.
fire damage. I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Non-lethal.
Reginald,
Non-lethal.
How's it looking over there on the horse?
I will continue distracting to the best of my ability. Do I notice my friends murdering the townspeople?
I haven't killed
You are
anyone yet.
circling around the house occasionally to get more people.
I'm just gonna kind of
If you're curious about that, you can do a performance which would allow you to be close enough to the house for you to notice.
I will do that.
Okay. So roll performance.
17.
Just in time to watch Lyra just absolutely destroy
Just like come out, just like I go around the back of the building. I watch Lauren just like explode 4 people. I circle around the front. I watch you like hack into one as he's set ablaze from your axe. I'm just like, oh my god.
I'm pretty sure I stole
Elorn.
somebody's life force too at some point.
Elorin's Thunderwave is he just fucking snaps like, and it's just like,
Yeah, like he's trying to get the attention of a waiter.
yeah.
All right, that misses. And then this is coming in, and of course it's gonna miss. They don't do anything.
That's sick.
All right,
Murder! Murder! Well, non-lethal
but
murder.
with that, you hear kind of a sharp ringing, and then you kind of feel like this giant force from this room, and a big puff of smoke just shoots out.
They vape
And-
it in there.
Everybody is now unconscious.
Even me at 100 feet away or whatever.
Yes.
Damn.
As
Even me,
But
I'm
the
really
horse
strong.
is fine.
the
It's just
smoke
The horse is
starts
fine.
shooting and pouring out of this house cabin, and it slowly expands until the entire town is covered in this oddly purple or oddly bluish purpley fog.
I'm allergic to that type of fog. Can they not?
It's too late.
It's
Roll for
sneezing
anaphylactic.
wildly.
Roll for anaphylactic. Constitution saving throw, you're dead.
From here, you guys can take a long rest.
Oh my god.
Not by
Baby
choice, though. We're knocked
spells
out.
Not by
come
choice.
back.
As eventually
Do we
you
recover
guys
exhaustion as well?
Yeah, you can remove this exhaustion. You're sleeping.
That's over a long rest.
You guys slowly start awakening. And you see faint light from the trees. And the mist at this point has settled. And you can only see traces of it scattered around close to the ground.
I wake up my horse.
Your horse is still sleeping.
I'm going to. Well, I'm going to wake. Can I wake him up or can I not wake him up?
You can try. You can try.
I attempt to
As-
rouse
as-
him.
Whoa, okay. I mean,
Slumber, you fool! Degenerate scum!
The horse kind
if
of
everyone's long resting, I mean,
just like a kid. It's like 5 more minutes. Like no.
I mean, Lyra
just
only
kinda-
needs 4 hours, so she's awake already.
Not really. No, you're still waking up around this time.
Technically, well, it's a half
It's
elf,
not
so,
your
no.
choice of sleep.
Yeah. magically.
The horse
I'm
kind of groggily gets up, but just kind of
Do
doesn't
half
want to
elves
budge.
have the
Wait,
thing where they're
but-
immune to sleep?
Yeah, elves can't be put to sleep. I'm
But
a high
half
elf.
elves. What about? Oh, you're a
He's
high
not
elf.
a half elf. He was wrong.
Yeah, I'm a high elf.
Oh, then yeah, it's
And that means I can't be
impossible
put
for
to
him
sleep by magic.
Well, I think we were knocked out. Technically,
It's-
not put to
it's-
sleep.
The silence. I don't. I mean, if it's like a potion thing, I don't know.
It's
If it's a chemical reaction, I can't stop it.
it's not like it's in a way
Well-
it's magic, but it's science.
Well, I
Science.
mean,
And
the reason
But if it's got
Whoa,
magic, then it's
far
not
out.
potency.
the reason why
It-
elves don't are immune to sleep spells is because they don't sleep. It's physically impossible for them to sleep. They go into trance.
That's actually not true. They can
No,
choose
that
to
is
sleep.
true. No,
No, they
it's a
can choose to
trance.
trance or sleep. It's a thing.
I'm reading it.
It's an optional thing that they
Your
do.
face.
They always pick trance because
So
there's no reason
here's
not to.
how it is going to happen. Through chemical reactions of the potion,
His molecules are
Literally-
rearranged.
every entity within range of this town plus some was forcibly KO'd. It's not a sleep, even if that's what happened to you.
Sounds like a plot hole.
Sounds like the big fuck you.
It may sound like a plot hole, but you
The potion, the potion has a very strange effect on high elves. It seems to explode them with ferocity.
Yeah, their lungs invert.
It's fine.
Anyway.
It knocks us out. It doesn't put us to sleep. It just knocks us out.
Alright.
It does damage. Yeah, that's what it is.
It does damage equal to your hit point maximum. Exactly.
Well, then I'm alive because that would put me at 53.
What? Oh yeah.
I'm
that's right.
unconscious, but I'm alive. I have
Yeah,
health.
yeah,
I have
yeah.
health.
Yeah.
Unconscious but alive.
Anyway, you guys awaken. You guys are up now. But so aren't the surviving villagers.
They're fine.
In town.
Listen, I've survived losing limbs before
When?
in previous lives.
When did that happen? How did you get from previous life to here?
How do you think? I died.
Exactly. So you didn't. Okay. Never. You know what? I can't have this debate right now.
It seemed to have worked.
Yes.
I think everybody's okay now.
Feel like
Everybody's
I'm-
very groggy,
Everyone's-
exhausted, but
Maybe
it
they
seemed
should
to
take
have
a nap.
worked.
Lyra is
Everyone's
very
okay
confused.
except for the people you murdered. What the fuck?
I didn't murder
You didn't
anyone.
anyone?
Everyone's alive.
I watched you explode at least 4 people. There's
Non-lethal,
bodies
buddy.
all over the ground here.
We do our best to reduce
It's-
collateral damage,
It's
but
a
sometimes people
you
threaten.
actively decided to attack
You
them.
are still
No,
alive,
that
even
doesn't
if
matter.
you're broke. Your bones
Can you
are
get off your
broken.
literal high horse before we have this discussion?
No.
You're still trying to ride the horse, even though it's unconscious.
Lyra is super nauseous and confused at this feeling of being asleep. She's like,
I've never done this before.
Don't worry. We always feel like that when we get up.
Listen,
It's what need.
we have a slight question for you. Is there anyone
Yes.
that knows the history of this town going back, I don't know, a couple decades, maybe a little more?
I'd say I'm well versed in the history of this town.
Oh, wonderful.
What is it that you're looking for?
Do you
I
know
do a lot
anything
of
about
studying.
hag
There was an-
witches?
There was an artifact that was the king of the former king of Avalon asked to be hidden away in this place. Do you know where it is, or have any vague rumors or puzzles that we can solve?
It was at the. It
Um,
was at the.
Would
flower
you happen
bed,
to have
wasn't
some content for us?
it? It was at
Yes.
the. It was at the flower bed, wasn't it?
The only rumors that I've ever heard of where the piece that lies in the east lies is in the bed of the untouched.
Oh God, we have to go back for the flower bed.
It
Okay.
was in the flower bed the entire time. That's what
Yes.
it was.
Well, we killed all the
Alright.
hags and burned them, so I don't
Yeah,
really-
we'll go back and get that. Thank you for your hospitality. The stay in this town has been wonderful. I will leave you an excellent review.
Yelp.
Is there anything else we can do for you before we go? At all?
More flowers, just in case. You
Well,
never know.
We're going that way
If you're
anyway.
heading back that way anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Otherwise, who knows? Maybe you'll see us along your journey at some point. I do thank you, heroes, of helping me out
Well,
and
unfortunately,
my friends.
I hope we don't cross paths again. We're on a very dangerous mission, if I can be rather honest.
Too
It's
many
in your
lives
best
were lost
interest.
Well,
yesterday.
It's in
Cancer
your best
here can be
interest.
quite feisty in a battle when we're not busy concentrating on creating a potion for the town.
Wonderful. We will
As
make our
the-
way.
Ferret
Giant
chirps
cat is.
or squeaks. What's that?
I said, remind me who this giant cat is that looks really creepy, and also
Correct.
stoned out of his mind still.
Yeah, he's naturally that way. He was resistant.
Yeah, it just comes naturally, but it's the name Scratch.
I'm not
Okay.
going to remember
Name
that.
is Scratch.
I'm a friend. I thank you.
Friend.
Are you?
Sure. I mean, you know how to party, so I have to take back my
This
less
is
than
an
hospitable attitude.
This is a alchemist shop, correct?
Yeah.
I don't suppose you have any healing potions offhand
Yes,
that we
potion seller. I am going into battle.
could
Uh,
borrow.
You can have a look around. A lot of the stuff here was kind of destroyed after the.
All right. All hands on
people
deck. That's
started running
fine. That's fine. I'm gonna give everyone a bardic inspiration. I can do that.
No. From kind of searching around, you guys can pretty much only find about two health potions still intact. Other than that, it's just a bunch of bits and doodads.
Let's give them to the people who don't have healing, which is Lyra and Hanataro.
You guys also
I have healing.
find 3 scrolls of protection.
Ooh, I'll take one.
Yeah, Hanzar's has healing. He's fine.
What healing does he have?
Second winds and temporary HP.
That's temporary.
Beretta?
HP.
And
yeah, but
second
that's
wind
temporary
is
HP.
temporary. Second wind
My
is
reason for
HP.
giving you guys healing is if I go down, if me and Zaltu, to revive us.
If you
eventually.
give him it, he will not accept it.
I don't care what we can assume that Hanataro found it. Like it's not that Aloran
No,
found
he doesn't want it. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need these magical artifacts. What the fuck are you talking about? He says while carrying swords.
Magic. Psh. Anyway, the sacred flame.
So we go get the other artifact, and if you don't want the healing potion, Lyra can hold both of them. I don't fucking know.
I would like to stock up on alcohol while we're still in this town as well.
Okay, and how much alcohol do you think you can carry?
Trust me, I'm used to carrying a significant quantity of alcohol, and
We
since
have
we
a-
have a cart,
Yeah, we have a
we
card.
put barrels of mead in
Hmm.
the cart.
I mean, we don't have like biggest.
We have a price, you know. We're just taking our payments.
I mean, we never asked for payment up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, a good deed is its own reward.
And
what he
mead.
said.
Mead is also its own reward.
It's true. We could just take the mead. I'm not against that possibility. Everyone's still sleeping.
But yes, when we go and we dig up the artifact, what do we find?
All right. So, getting back into it, right?
Yes.
You guys go back, dig around, you do some searching, and you find something buried underneath the bushes.
I think who
will
finds
live.
this is very important.
Who finds this is definitely important.
You guys
Thank
all right?
you.
I
guys-
went. for
Who's
it.
finding it?
I said
I
that
think
I was
all
going
of
to
us are
find it.
searching.
I think
Uh,
the best case scenario.
Hanataro
is
would
I'll
physically
roll-
push Elorin away if he's trying to
I
go
think-
for it.
I don't care
all-
what you would do.
I think we should all roll.
I left first.
No,
We should all
I think
roll-
I think you need to understand is that my strength is 18, so no,
oi,
I
oi.
say it. No,
Boyd
no,
is
no,
dead!
no.
Picking up.
Listen.
I think we should all roll a d20, and whoever is highest gets to find it.
I think we should all roll investigation, whoever's highest.
That's stupid.
It's the same
Ridiculous.
thing.
How would you ever
I was gonna
assume?
say that anyway. Whoever is specifically looking, I need you to roll investigation.
All right.
Dang.
Fucked.
3 times.
All right.
Go ahead. You want another not worthy stamp?
God, dude. Oh, dude, he's gotta be
Jesus.
buried right next to Boyd after that one.
It's like the
collect-
constant.
I'm digging a grave next to Boyd.
Jack,
What? What'd I find?
you pick up an oddly shaped thing that seems to be kind of glowing very faintly.
All right. I pocket it. Let's go.
All right.
That thing is abjuration magic. Might I inspect it visually for a moment?
Gonna have to ask Hanataro that.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing.
Hanataro's gonna have to answer that if you want.
There's no way we're gonna get an answer out of it.
Nah. Walks away.
All right.
I'm cool, thanks.
Well, it's nice to know that your petty squabbles have gotten in the way of national security. That's really great.
It's nice to know you're both on the same level. Let's move on.
What do you mean? I'm still putting forward the national security above all else. He's the one who refuses to check the item he found.
You're distributing inflammatory comments not conducive to a healthy work environment and thus degrading our efficiency.
Healthy work environment. You show up drunk every morning.
Yes, and it very much helps my mood and those around me.
He's doing his best.
I'm doing my best.
All right,
Your best isn't good
fine.
enough.
I take the object and look at it.
I will attempt to use Arcana to see if I can figure out.
I'll give Reginald the bardic inspiration on this.
It's like an ancient fortune cookie. It's not even the sword at all.
It says, "Try again tomorrow."
What's the dice for your bardic inspiration?
A D8.
All right. The bardic inspiration. Oh, never mind. I rolled that one.
Ah! It wasn't enough to beat Hanataro's, but I was really close.
I look at what do I? Is it like the holy Dorito? What am I looking at?
Yes.
You're looking at
Coolest
it
ranch.
and kind of brushing off some of the dirt. It becomes clear that this is the guard, right? Is what it was said.
Yeah,
of a
hand
sword.
guard.
All right. All that.
Lauren, you have the other piece, yes?
Yeah, let's put them together
Yes,
immediately.
It
Yes.
will not leave my hand.
Oh!
Absolutely not.
Speaking of which, Aloran,
Yes.
roll d20 for me.
Roll that die.
18.
Well, that's happening. Hanataro, are you able to drop this physically?
I was able to put it in my pocket, right?
Yeah.
It's still on your person.
I hold out my tattoo that says "I'm not worthy" in Dwarvish, and I'm just like, I don't think it wants me.
I don't know what that says.
I do not speak your language. Stop flashing me with your weird.
It's just like a tramp stamp, but not like.
It's like a Chinese tattoo that doesn't quite mean what I think it
not
is.
worthy.
Oh my God.
Hey, Aloran.
Yeah, that's the best.
When you kind of give the handle like a quick glance, it kind of glows for like a quick second, and that's it.
All right.
That's it.
I'm sure that was fine.
Let's put them together.
That's nothing.
Yes,
Well-
let's attempt to assemble them. Slowly slide the hilt into the guard.
Yes. Hanatara will hold the hilt, and then Aloran will slowly insert the handle.
Make sure you keep it spread, all right? I'm sure
Yeah,
we
so
can borrow
then
some oil.
You might need lubrication around the edges. I don't know how.
I
thick
did
it
bring
is.
some oil.
Yeah. I'll set the lights so we can see. Okay.
Yeah, dim. The dancing lights just like. Boom, 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 boom.
No.
Listen, I don't believe that we should assemble this weapon.
I don't want his
It's-
handle touching my guard, alright? Get that shit away from me.
Oh, it's your guard now.
Well, it's not your guard, that's what's important.
I agree it's not my guard. This isn't my handle either. Just won't leave my hand. This weapon doesn't belong to us, and it's very dangerous should it be fully assembled.
Yes, we
I-
are going to take this to Mordor eventually.
Yes, well,
Sorry, not Mordor.
when you stop referring about tales
Last
from
one,
the
though.
old world, what?
Last window. It's the mountain.
Oh, fucking.
Think I fucking know that shit? Fucking nerd.
I was so fucking confused. I was just looking around like, what the fuck is he talking about?
It's not more
I was like,
doors.
one
this
of us
window.
is having a stroke.
Yeah. Alright.
But no, I just say like it's best fully destroyed. This is a weapon too powerful to be assembled and given to anyone.
Then remind me why we're looking for the pieces.
Because each of these pieces has a lot of magical power within it. If the king gets his hands on any of these pieces, he can sort of use the innate magic against us. Right now we have them outnumbered 2 to 3, but we also don't know how to activate any of the magic in this, and it would be rather irresponsible. But if we can get all forms of these and, I don't know, get the fuck out, or
So I may have missed something in my drunken haze a few days ago, but for what reason do we think the king is aware of these pieces and their locations?
Family
It's a
Specifically,
story
locations,
his
the pieces, I'm
it's a
assuming, yes.
story his grandfather used to tell him that turns out to be true, and the reason that he is attempting to unify all of these surrounding cities is so that he can find the pieces he needs. The guards that he sent up forth to Northfell were specifically sent on a mission to find this handle.
Gotcha. I was not available
It's
mentally or physically at that time.
No,
all right.
Northfell was the handle, not the guard. Wait, hold on,
That's
did
what
you
I
say
said.
handle? Oh, okay.
I did.
I got
did
them
indeed.
confused. I don't know.
Please pay attention.
Sword parts could be confusing. It's okay.
Yeah, listen, there's a lot of stuff. I can handle a sword.
There's a lot of words going around and stuff. And...
Either
So what
way,
exactly would be missing? You said there are 5 pieces total. We have the handle, the
No,
guard,
there's
the
three
blades, the
pieces.
pommel.
Someone
pieces.
said two versus 3, and they were an idiot, and it's supposed to be 2 to 1,
Oh, okay.
Lauren's an idiot.
or maybe 2 to none. Who knows? But there's 1 piece left.
I said we had 2 out of 3.
Oh, I
You
thought
said
you said 2
2 to. You did say 2 to 3.
Okay, my bad.
Regardless, while the handle
dunce.
remains in his possession, the hilt will remain in mine.
That is probably a safe bet, considering we do not want this blade built. Then keeping 1 piece with each of you is probably the best way to ensure that will never happen.
Correct. Which one of you wants the
have
blade?
them all 3 in the same location in 3 different hands. I mean, that's the best way, right?
Well,
I am
mean,
actually curious, though, if you would allow this, Hanataro. You seem to be able to let go of specifically the guard just fine, but
I
you have
tossed
also
it in
been
the air a
branded
little
with
bit.
this tramp stamp slightly. Could either myself or Lyra attempt to hold the guard and return it to you?
When I tried to lift the handle after I was given the unholy tramp stamp, I wasn't able to pick it up.
Ah, that's true.
It was like Thor's
Interesting.
hammer. Do you guys know Thor? He's a pretty cool guy.
no, never heard of him.
No,
Is
I
he
just had a
anything
really.
like Brad?
It's not- I mean, depends on
Brad's
which universe is Thor you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Endgame Thor is very close to Brad.
Yeah.
No, it's just like no. Thor's just this guy from my village that had a big hammer that none of the kids could pick up.
Oh, then I have no idea who you're talking about.
Kind of Lord
Thor, of course!
Yeah.
Well,
He had a train collection. I
so
don't know what a train is,
Are-
though.
is Hanataro going to keep the guard, or will he allow Reginald or Lyra to try to hold it?
He trusts them more than he trusts Eloran, but he doesn't trust them not to eventually give it to Eloran, so he's going to keep it.
Okay.
I mean, if you're worried about that, you're probably more likely to give it to Reginald than Lyra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that seems to be the divide that we're seeing.
It's just-
Weirdly, I can't tell why that would have happened.
Hanataro's just like, hey, Reginald, can you tell Eloran he's a huge nut? And I was like, Eloran's just like, can you
Reginald
tell
says you're a huge
Hanataro that?
nut.
It's like that
okay,
back and forth.
Lauren doesn't play those games either. He would just look over and be like, "Are you fucking serious? You think you can insult me? I grew up
You fool!
in a royal court. Yeah, do you realize? the
Reginald,
insults
can
I
you
heard
tell
on the
him, yes,
daily?"
I can do this?
Hanataro, he says, yes, he can do this. I don't know how that was an answer, but
All right. Well, we
Anyway, so-
have one place left to go.
Where is it that you guys will be going?
Reginald,
Back
can you
to
tell-
Well, we
the
have to-
city
we-
and then to south?
We
we
have to
did say that
drop
we would
off
collect flowers.
at Elthier, and then we have to go to Stallridge.
Okay.
We already dropped off the
Let's
flowers.
try and not take
More
all
flowers.
the flowers off any single given bush
Yes.
because we want them to regrow.
We already gave them the flowers. They had it was done.
They
We
asked for more since we were going
Did
this
they?
way.
Yeah.
Yes.
God,
Just in case.
No.
Fuck 'em.
Just fuck him.
I've got a moral code.
Guess I'm rolling to seduce.
It's not the
Code is,
best.
the fuck.
You've got a moral compass. It just keeps spinning.
No, mine is. I have a square set of laws and a code that I don't want.
It's like
to
a
go
Square
against.
compass, huh?
It's like a
But-
compass in in the Nether. It just doesn't fucking work.
Yeah, I believe.
Minecraft.
I believe that serving my best interest works in those laws. I try to serve my best interests within the code that I live in. I'm lawfully evil. It is still in my best interest for whatever
Okay.
kingdom takes over after the current king for me to be in high favor.
So you guys are going back now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thinking about it. Yeah.
So you go back, you deliver the flowers. Hannah is going to thank you. So just in case anything like this happens again, they will know that we will be here to protect them and to cure them, as to not let what happened last night happen ever again.
Yes, now to be fair, we still have no idea what actually caused the problem in the first place, so be on your
We
guard.
do have a cure, though.
Yes.
They just told us that it was in the forest. Do they know where it is, like, specifically, or should I draw like a map for them? That way they can get to it. Because
What?
if
The flowers, you mean, I think?
if
Oh.
they just know it's in the forest, right? They don't know where it is.
You can tell Hannah where that is.
Yeah, I'll draw it on like a map or something for Hannah.
So that's where it's been. There was always an uneasy feeling in that area.
Yeah,
we
Cactus.
killed-
We never went really close to that.
Good. There were
Probably for
witches.
the best, you'd be dead. For like very super dead.
We killed 3 witches there. Be careful, there's a grave there, but not for the witches. So just watch where you're stepping.
I believe the grave is made of witches. You can't miss it.
The headstone's made of witches. The grave is still dirt and bodies.
Witches and a sword.
Witches and the sword I've been into.
Okay. Speaking of which,
If you
before
desecrate that
go-
grave, I will murder the entire village.
That
I
is also
don't
true.
think desecration was really on their mind in the moment.
It's just
No,
caution.
it's important that people understand. All right. That we're on the
Before
same
you-
level.
head out, I do say I gotta admire your weaponry. I've sensed some great, magic from them.
I may also
Eh.
kill you if you touch them.
Listen,
Okay.
I give them the name of the blacksmith in Northfell, and I'm like, he does wonderful work. He puts together some incredible things. It's awesome.
And did he tell you what they do?
Not really.
No, he just kind of handed it over to us.
Yeah, we figured it
Did
out.
you
though.
ask?
We
Oh.
did. He said he's just kind of like, all right.
Yeah,
I-
yeah, they
if you
do
want,
things.
I'd like to study them for a little bit, and I'd be more than welcome to share the results with you.
That's fine.
I'd actually like to know that. Yes, I'm
I think
willing to offer.
I think I've already told you what my answer is.
There's someone touching the sword.
Eloran hands over his rapier.
She stabs you with it.
Eloran is just kind of like.
Roll
Eloran is just kind of like, it's like when you go over to your parents' house and like, or not your parents' house, you go over to like a friend's house and like they don't have a really good relationship with their parents, so like they're very tense and like uncomfortable, but like you don't know anything about them, so you're just like, all right, and you're just trying to go about your business and like survive.
I don't know what that relevance is, but thank you for sharing.
So you hand over the rapier, and she's like, Pietro, look at this. And her ferret scurries down her arm and sniffs the blade a little bit and looks at her. She's like, fascinating.
Can I use divine sense right now and see if that ferret is magical?
The final boss, yes.
You can. It is her familiar.
Nice. Nice familiar. Hey,
It has low health.
nice familiar.
Hey, I like your familiar. It's just fucking.
Nice rodent.
Our daddy
So-
told us not to be ashamed of our familiars.
The full description of this rapier
Your daddy
um,
taught you right.
is a +1 to damage, and also while equipped as your main weapon, it'll grant you +5 to any form of movement.
Oh, I've had so much more movement than I thought I did. All right.
Well,
great.
one square. So much more.
My axe.
When I dash, that's an extra 10 feet, and my fly speed is 30 feet, which means I can go anywhere.
I'm free. I can literally move 5 feet more.
This
Dude, when you're trying to run away,
unchained.
Yeah,
feet a lot.
when I'm and if I am flying, like going 70 feet straight up in one move.
I'm gonna hold up my axe and ask if this is like something she's interested in.
Oh,
Hey, you like my axe?
Yeah. How's the pommel?
this. So, it is as you know, it's a +1 great axe, which deals 1d4 in fire damage.
Oh shit! I had
Sick,
no
I already
idea.
knew that.
Yeah, not
Ah,
a fucking
sick.
clue.
Yeah.
She's gonna give a half-hearted thumbs up. And she's gonna be like, "Okay, cool. I was making. I knew. I'm
Yeah,
making sure you know
it's-
how it is. Yeah.
The power is coming from the stone there. It seems to travel through.
Yeah.
the-
I was actually thinking that too,
Yeah,
but for
I was-
some reason,
I was
thinking about
actually
how the
just
power
testing
goes.
you to see if you knew what you were
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about.
curious to the most part, if I'm being honest. She's gonna like hang her head and turn around.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Hanataro,
I mean,
like
there's-
if she turns to look at Hanataro, he's just gonna give her a murder stare to make sure that the
She's not.
point is clearly
She's ignoring you.
made.
You're
Alright,
being
good.
too rude.
I'm sorry. She's trying to take my shit. I'm gonna fucking burn her place down.
She's not. She's not.
Sounds like it.
She just said, "Hey, you guys don't really know what your shit does. I could help you out with that." And you were like, "How fucking dare you?"
I will murder you.
And she was like, "Okay."
How dare you assume I don't know what I'm doing at all times?
I know what they do.
Do you guys have anything else?
I would like to purchase some oil while we are in town.
How the fuck do we get to the next town? Where's the next town?
It's
horseback.
literally south. There's like a
No,
road.
I would like to purchase, fill my water skin with oil and then get another another water skin full of oil somewhere. I'm assuming a blacksmith or something would have that.
Oh,
Or a general store.
okay.
Are we going to Star Ridge? I'm looking at the map now.
That does seem like the logical next place to go.
Why
yeah,
would,
we were
why
told
would you say
3
that?
towns. We've been to 3 of them. So we were told 3 out of 4 towns essentially, and we've been to 2 of them, and the only one that we haven't been to is Stalbridge.
I like how Shacklewood Woods is called that instead of Shackle Woods. Anyway, just pointing that out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, a flask of oil is 1
I
silver.
meant to
according
call it
D&D Beyond.
Shacklewood Forest, and you don't know when the fuck I was awake to do that, so just give me a break. Oil.
It's 1 silver.
Oil.
Or 0.1 gold
Oil.
pieces per pound.
Oil.
A pound of oil.
Oil. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oil flask in D&D
Oil.
Beyond weighs
Yeah.
1 pound plus 0.1 gold pieces.
Which is a silver.
0.01 gold pieces.
Sorry,
It's
0.1 gold pieces. A silver piece, yeah.
0.1.
Yeah, it's silver. Okay, so get two silver and
Your
water
firstborn.
skin. Four silver total.
For a flask of oil?
You asked for. You're gonna empty your water skin, fill it with oil, then get a second water skin and also fill that with oil.
I realized that was stupid because what I was going to do was empty my water skin and fill it with oil and then buy a water skin of water. And I was like, wait, that's retarded. I will just buy 2 oil skins. If that's alright.
2 oil skin?
I have
Two
oil.
oil
Yeah.
flasks.
Why is this
Oil.
hard?
I'll buy them with the money that I have. I can see the price. I know what I'm doing. I promise.
Just do it.
I've bought
Just take
2 oil,
the
flasks.
shop. The shop attendant's just like, just take it. Just fucking take it.
Just be like your other friend and just put your entire bag of gold on the counter.
No, actually, I know the value of
word
gold. You
travel.
can buy
Yeah, word travels
steroid-
fast.
heroin and cocaine with that shit, bro.
This is a nice religion.
Yeah, boy. Alright, I'm ready. I'm good. I've purchased the necessary equipment that I desire.
So if I do, I guess well,
If I set fire
what?
to a nation.
huh?
What?
I did it for you as you.
Wild.
Yeah.
Weird. All right.
Creepy.
Sorry, I just installed the extension. Well, he was figuring. I was trying to listen. All right. If there's nothing else, then that's kind of where we're gonna end it today.
Oh shit.
Sweet. Alright.
Now all we need is the blade, which is probably split into 3 pieces that need to be reforged in the heart of a dying star. Or it's just like a Lego thing and we just attach it.
But first, in order to reforge them, we must retrieve the legendary hammer.
Thor's hammer? I don't think I can
No.
lift it, dude.
Yes.
It's been... I mean, I tried to lift it when
Yeah,
I was
Ben.
10, and yeah, it was pretty heavy, but, like, I don't know if I can lift it now. Mainly because he's dead, but, like...
Not with that stamp on your hand.
Woo!
I really want to. I'm just imagining an actual tramp stamp with "not worthy."
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like when you get a Chinese tattoo and you think it means like peace and love, but it actually says like pieces of ass or something. You know?
Which is the same thing.
I mean, let's be honest. I would prefer a tattoo with pieces of ass written on it.
Same.
All right. Well, if that's where we're gonna end it today, thanks everybody for stopping by and watching.
Yes,
It's
we
a bit
murdered a
chaotic.
bunch of innocent civilians. I hope you
They
enjoyed that.
aren't murdered. Listen, it's like Batman. Batman doesn't kill, just leaves your medical bill extremely high. All right? It's fine.
He kills
They're
you
fine.
with poverty.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Rich
Adios,
man doesn't
everyone.
understand how insurance works.
Adios, everybody. We'll see you next week. Same shit.
Bye.
Adios.
For Brad.
For Brad.